back to our channel. I'm Taslim.
And I'm Tyra. This is T&T Cooking, a beginner's guide to Indian and Pakistani cuisine.
Today we will be making minced beef with spinach. In Hindi it's called Kheema Palak, but with a T&T twist. Stay tuned to find out what that twist is.
Let's get started.
Let's do it. Okay, Tyra, I have 1/3 cup of oil right here.
Okay, and we have this heating. To start heating up our oil, what temperature would you say this is on?
I would say medium. You don't want it too high because the spices to burn. Okay, Tyra, so we're gonna add our whole garam masala.
Okay, and what do we have in here?
So we have 2 dry bay leaf, 1 dry red chili pepper, 5 cloves, 5 peppercorn, and 1.5 star anise. So once the oil heats up, we're gonna add this in.
Okay, here we go.
You'll know it's ready once you can start smelling it, and you will be able to smell it.
Okay, so question, how did you split the star anise? Do you just use a knife or do you?
Actually, it comes like that. Some star anise
Oh.
come whole and some come broken, so it works great, broken or whole.
Awesome. Yeah, in one of our past videos, we had the question of how we met, how do we know each other, and we're neighbors, guys.
She lives across the street.
I moved in about 3 years ago, and my 2 kids became really good friends with your 2 kids, and we're friends too.
And our husbands get along well. My daughter, actually, Samiha, went over and introduced herself, and I was gone to work during COVID, and I came home and I just saw Samiha playing across the street with neighbors I haven't even met yet.
She probably came over 20 minutes after we pulled the moving truck in, and she was the first person we met after moving into our new house.
Yeah, she's very social.
She is. She's very sweet too.
Okay, I think we can add the onions now. Here I have 1 chopped onion here. This is a large onion.
Okay, so we're gonna get it all in. I'm gonna try and coat the onions with the oil.
Yes.
So how long do we let the onions cook, Taslim? Are we looking for something or is it a certain amount of time?
We're gonna let them cook until they're translucent, a little bit yellowish golden brown. That takes typically 5 to 10 minutes.
So just keep an eye on your pot.
It's been 10 minutes. The onions are translucent, yellow, and now we can add the rest of the ingredients. Tyra, I have my masala plates. So we have 2 tablespoons minced garlic, 2 tablespoons minced ginger, 1 teaspoon red chili powder, 1 teaspoon turmeric, 1 teaspoon Kashmiri lal mirch, and 1.5 teaspoon salt, and 1 serrano pepper. So Tyra,
Okay.
add that in.
Make sure they all come in. There we go. It smells so good. But it's a different smell than the masala we made
Yeah.
last time.
This time, this recipe has more ginger and garlic.
Yeah, it's like there's no cinnamon, but we didn't put any cinnamon in.
Yeah.
And I think it might be the chili and the bay leaf that
Yeah.
is giving slightly different smell.
Right here, I have 1 chopped Roma tomato here.
Okay.
We should cook this between 2 to 3 minutes until all the spices are blended together.
And I like the size of these tomatoes. That's the size that breaks down pretty easily,
Yeah.
right?
You want to cut it fine so it meshes fast.
And our peppers are bigger
Yes.
than our tomatoes.
Yeah, so it's more spicier. If you want it less spicy, you can skip the pepper or add half, or skip the red chili powder.
Measure and make with your own taste buds. I love how you use a lot more whole spices. I feel like most of the ones I typically use are ground.
I tend to use whole spices, whole garam masala in my meat dishes a lot because it gives it a very nice flavor and smell. But don't eat them.
Yeah. It's not fun to bite into a clove. It totally will change what you're supposed to be tasting.
When they come in your mouth or in your bite, feel free to take them out. Even we don't eat them. They're just there for flavor. Okay, we can add our rest of the ingredients. Here I have here 1 pound ground beef.
Okay.
Add that in. remember the twist? Here's the twist. I have 1 cup frozen spinach. You can use fresh, feel free, but I prefer frozen because it's less chopping and faster.
Get it all in there. And it's okay if I break up the beef as I stir it, right?
Right.
Okay. Look how colorful all your recipes are.
Yeah, the spices are a very strong color.
Not only does it taste good, it looks beautiful.
If you're new to our channel and you have any questions about Indian or Pakistani cuisine, please feel free to ask.
I try to ask the questions I have because, as you all know, I'm learning how to make these things. Maybe you have some that are the same, maybe you have some that are different. Please let us know. It's a color that makes me hungry. Is that what that yellowish orange color is?
We're gonna cover this and let it cook. There we
So
go.
about how long do we let it cook?
This should cook about, I would say, 15 to 20 minutes, and we'll check if it's cooked. And if it's not cooked, we can cook it longer. Normally, this is mildly to moderately spicy, but when I cook it at home, I like it spicy.
So this recipe, would you say it's a medium heat?
Yes, it's medium.
Okay. So if you want it less spicy, maybe less of the serrano pepper. Okay.
And if you want more spicy, add another pepper.
I don't think I could do more spicy. This is probably gonna be the right spicy for me.
Yes. If there's anything else you would like to learn step by step, please feel free to comment and we will do it for you.
We're gonna be going to the Indian store in a few days. So if
Yes.
there's anything you specifically want to know about how to shop there or what to get, please leave us a comment and we'll try and work it in. I know I'm excited to see all the whole spices and the new chili powders like Kashmiri Lal Mirch that I don't typically see at my stores.
Yes, we will go there and then I'll show you.
Great.
Throughout this entire thing, the stove was on about medium. You don't want it too high, it will burn, and you don't want it too low either.
All right, so the color looks good. There's more liquid in the bottom than I'd anticipated. Is that normal?
Yes, because of the tomatoes and the frozen spinach. So we're gonna leave the pot open at this point so some of the water can burn off.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan. Everything mixed in there.
Okay, so we're just gonna cook this for a few more minutes.
All right.
The color's coming out nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it smells good too.
It smells really good. And the liquid has cooked off a bit.
Yes, it's coming along really nicely.
How much liquid do we want to have in the bottom? Are we cooking this till all the liquid's cooked out, or are we?
Yeah, we're gonna have all the liquid evaporate. This is a dry recipe.
All right.
But if you wanna keep it a little bit liquidy, feel free. But we typically, in my household, we like it dry. It's coming along very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
And the water is evaporating as well.
You can only see a few little droplets on the bottom, and there's no longer pools of it.
I think about 5 more minutes and this should be done.
So I do have a question. Is this more of a main dish or a side dish?
Oh, this
or-
is a main dish.
Okay,
Yeah, we eat this as a main meal.
so this is not a filling that you would put into like one of the samosas or other things like
You
that?
can. Some people do that.
Okay,
But you can if you wanted to.
but it can stand on its own too.
Yeah. It's
Awesome.
also a main dish. Tira, this is almost done. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder.
Okay, and this is another thing we can go find at the Indian store?
Yes.
Getting excited for our trip, can you tell?
And the water is evaporated. It looks good.
Ooh, and that smell is fabulous.
And this took about almost 20-25 minutes to cook.
Yep, from start to finish, if you have everything chopped or you're using frozen veggies.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the stove now. This is ready and we're gonna try it. Fill it up to the top.
Okay. Oh, I love that smell. There must be some cinnamon in your garam masala.
Yes.
Because I'm
There
starting
is.
to smell that too. It's a beautiful blend.
Look at that. All right, Tira. Let's eat.
Great. And we'll watch out for those whole spices. Remember, you can take those out.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Not
Just
as
like
skilled
cool.
as you.
I know, but you do really well for somebody who doesn't eat with their hands. All right. It's really good.
This is so good. This is fantastic.
How's the spice level?
I would say that this one is getting close to a medium, but it's not quite to a medium heat. It's closer to a mild. If you're going between medium and mild, may have to take another bite just to make sure.
It's really good. It's delicious.
So good.
I can't wait for you guys to try this, and please try it and tell me and Tyra how it is. We will continue eating, but thank you for watching, and please comment on our channel.
Like and subscribe. We're excited to have you here with us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.